everybody. Hello. Welcome to Hymn Sing. Hope you are all doing well. Just getting my setup set up. Hope everybody's doing all right. Last couple times I did this, I realized I couldn't see your comments until like after the stream, so I'm gonna try a couple different things to see if I can make that work this time. And we'll... Oh, that's looking weird. Let's not look at that. Okay. We'll get everything going just as it should be. So if you're here on Facebook, say hello. I would love to see your comments, know who's tuning in, everything. That would be just wonderful. So I hope I'll be able to see it this time. I've got another browser open, so hopefully I can see you. And if I'm not responding to your comments, that probably means I can't see it, and I will find out at the end of the stream, and I'll have to try something else next time. Either way, welcome. I'm really glad you're here to sing with us. If you are joining us for the first time, my name is Erin. I'm part of the music ministry at Robertson Wesley United Church in Edmonton, and we're about to sing some hymns for about an hour at noon here. Because we are part of the United Church of Canada, the books that most of the hymns are going to be taken from are the worship books from the United Church of Canada. So one of them is More Voices. Or no, this is Voices United. I'm incorrect. This one's Voices United. And then we have our supplementary book called More Voices. And if you are from another faith tradition, you might have lots of these hymns in some of your books. I just might not have the numbers that are exactly the same. Some of the words might change a little bit, but the music should be familiar. And if you don't have any of the hymn singing resources accessible, the words are going to be up on the screen right here, so you can have a look at them there. And in some cases, the music is available on a website called hymnary.org, and when that's the case, I will put that note right there as well. All right, so I'm just going to check and see if I can see any comments. See if anybody's around. I can see them. Sarah's here and Emily's here. Hello. Okay, I've solved this problem. I can see when you comment. It is great. So I'm glad that you're all here. And we'll get started. Oh, and my cat usually doesn't come around for these things, but he's looking like he's going to pounce up on this computer. So I may just have to keep an eye on him. We are going to start in Voices United at number 411. And we'll just go like this. And this is a lovely little opening one called O God We Call. So this is number 411 in Voices United. And if the stream suddenly goes dark, blame the cat. opening hymn. All right. Okay, so we are going to move on to another hymn that is in more... Nope, I lied. Voices United. And this one, I was reading through the section of, like, opening and morning hymns, and I realized, like there's a few in this section in our hymn book that as a congregation of Robertson Wesley we sing a lot and we've sung a lot, but there's a lot in here that we just don't sing. And so this one, let me just have a look here. It's number 394 in Voices United. And we've done this a couple times. The last time we did it as a congregation was in 2016 at Robertson Wesley, and this is Moved by the Gospel, Let Us Move. And I really love this because it's all about like you'll see in the lyrics, it's about creating art and having that art be worshipful. So this is Moved by the Gospel, Let Us Move, Voices United number 394. I really like the words. I think they're quite evocative. Hi, Sylvia. I see that you are joining us today. Lovely to see you here. Hope you are feeling well. Okay, we are going to... What is our next hymn here? And, you know, speaking of all of these opening hymns that we don't do, generally speaking, the next one I want to do is from our book More Voices, number 28, which is one that we sing here quite often. And this is God of the Bible. And this one I can't fit all the words. This happens sometimes. I can't fit all the words on the screen. So between verse 4 and 5, I'm going to take a pause. I'll scroll the words so we can all sing along. So this is More Voices number 28. This is God of the Bible. Okay, where am I going to put? I'll put this right here. It just is. Good stuff. Glad to hear you're healing well, Sylvia. That's so wonderful. Ah. Oh, and Emily, you mentioned the tune is familiar. Was that the tune from the previous one? The what was the one that we just did? Oh. Nope, not this one. What am I doing? Wow. Moved by the Gospel, Let Us Move. Was that the one that was familiar? Yeah, I mean I didn't know if the tune itself was familiar to me or whether it just like sounded like a hymn, and that's my reaction to it. So I don't know if it was familiar from another place. To me, it wasn't, but I'd love to know where you remember it from, if that is the case for you. Okay, so we did God of the Bible, and now, okay, this is another one that is. Oh, okay, now I have to go back and forth. Okay, this one is in More Voices at number 44. And this one, if you are savvy with hymnary.org and you don't have your hymn books in front of you, the music is available for it on there. So this is Shadow and Substance. And I liked the words here, just like the imagery of it. And then I realized as I was typing up the words after I'd chosen it for today, that in the second verse we have sisters and brothers of Adam and Eve. And generally at Robertson Wesley we try to like go away from specifically gendered language like sisters and brothers, because we know that there are, you know, folks in our midst who may not identify and do not identify as women or as men, but as something entirely different and entirely wonderful. And so sisters and brothers doesn't encompass them. And I have to say I was really tired as I was typing these up last night, and I couldn't think of something to go in that space. Like I couldn't think of a word change. And so I still wanted to sing it, but I needed to make that note just to say, like, I normally wouldn't do this without changing it. And so if you have a word or a phrase that would fit in those syllables that you would like to sing that encompasses more of the people of God than Sisters and Brothers does, please feel free to sing that. And if you would like to share it, that would be wonderful also. So here's Shadow and Substance, More Voices, number 44. Oops. So thanks for singing that one with me. Okay, we're going to stay in More Voices for a little bit. I think it's number Sarah says siblings and family would work. Siblings and family of Adam and Eve. I think that would work really nice. Thanks for that. And Emily says Bethlehem was the tune of the other one that she recognized. Very cool. Yeah, siblings and family, Sarah. I like that. I'm going to make a note of that, so if we ever use this in worship again. Siblings and family. Okay. It's good to practice inclusive language. It's good to do it every time. Every single time. Okay. So what did I say? We were going to stay in more voices, and we're going to go to 89 for this one called Love is the Touch. And we sing number 90 fairly often. It's across the page. So this one, 89, where am I? Okay, yeah, we sing Don't Be Afraid fairly often. This Don't Be Afraid, which is, as I said, across the page from 89, which is Love is the Touch. And so I look at this sometimes and I think that's a really cool song and I want to sing it. And we last did this, I guess we did this in October with our congregation. So it may be familiar to you from then, but it's quite beautiful. So here we are, Love is the Touch. More Voices number 89. Thanks for singing that one with me. Checking the comments over here. Oh, Tammy is saying, hi Tammy, by the way, nice to see you. Tammy says Voices United 394 shares the Forest Green tune, which is the traditional English melody like VU 530. And that's the alternate tune. That's actually the alternate tune to Little Town of Bethlehem. Yeah, so you can set it to that tune as well. It's so cool when you find these connections between hymn tunes and hymn texts and like different texts that can be used to different tunes. I think that's a really cool thing about hymnody and our tradition of music making in the church. I just think it's really cool. Okay, so thanks for sharing that, Tammy. That's awesome. We are going to... Oh, come on. Here we are. All right. So I wanted to do one more from More Voices. And I want to go over to number 109. So this one is My Soul is Thirsting for You. And yeah, I was singing through this last night, and I was noticing that like it's one that's in a more pop-ish style than we necessarily usually sing in Robertson Wesley, but it's not quite all the way to the praise band style, so it kind of sits somewhere in the middle. And I notice that if you were to say all of the words in this, my soul is thirsting for you, O Lord, the places where we stress those syllables, soul, thirst, you, and I put God, oh God, my soul is thirsting for you, oh God. Those places where we would stress the syllables, just about all of them, we're going to sing them ahead of the beat. So it would be easy to sing, my soul is thirsting for you, oh God, where they all line up on the beat like that, but they don't. This one's written a little bit differently. So soul comes on the beat, but all of the rest of them come a little bit earlier. My soul is thirsting for you, oh God. So it comes earlier, and it just gives it this like almost, I don't want to say frantic, but like excited, like, oh, and it really echoes the text that's happening here. Like, I'm longing for you. I want this to happen. And I think that's a really interesting compositional device that has been used. I want to, if you are looking at the book, if you have your More Voices in front of you, after the there's a page turn, is what I want to say. So we will sing the first page, which is the refrain, pretty much. We'll sing that. Then we'll go over to the second page, and we'll sing the first verse. Go back to the first page, sing the refrain. Second page, sing the second verse. Back to the refrain. And then after we do that refrain the third time, we're going to flip the page, and the third verse is on the next page. Then we'll go back and sing the refrain to finish out the piece. And if you don't have the book in front of you, you just follow along the words right here, and that's exactly the way that we're going to sing it. So here we are. My soul is thirsting for you, oh God. My soul is thirsting for you, O Lord, thirsting for you, my God. My soul is thirsting for you, O God, thirsting for you, my God, thirsting for you, my God. Oh God, you are my God, and I will always praise you. In the shadow of your wings I cling to you, and you hold me high. My soul is thirsting for you, O Lord, thirsting for you, my God. My soul is thirsting for you, O God, thirsting for you, my God, thirsting for you, my God. Verse 2. Through the day you walk with me, all the night you is thirsting for you, oh God, thirsting for you, my God, thirsting for you, my God. And again, I think that's just a really good example of like, which of the elements do you want to use to create interest? Do you want to make it harmonically interesting or rhythmically interesting? And this one, it's much more rhythmically interesting. And I just think, why not? Why not use all of the tools at our disposal as musicians to create interesting and, you know, works in praise. Okay, just let me check the comments again. I'm glad I at least found a way to see the comments rather than not being able to see them. Oh, hi Allison. Welcome to the stream. I'm just seeing you here now. I'm glad you enjoyed one of those last hymns. Thank you. Okay, we are going to... What is my next one? Okay, this is the first one. It took me a little while to get here, but this one, whoopsies, nope, let's skip that one. This one, haha, we'll get there. So this one, at number 856, if you are going to join us for worship on Sunday, I like to, you know, go through the hymns that we'll be singing on Sunday, just because why not? Because we should sing them and figure out what they're about so we know them. So this one's at 856, and it's not a responsive psalm. It's a psalm that's sung all the way through, and it's so sweet. It's such a sweet little tune, and I would invite you, if you are comfortable, we have the option to sing the refrain in Spanish or in English. So in English, it's "Behold how pleasant, how good it is," and we sing that twice. And in Spanish, we have "Miren qué bueno es." So again, that's "Miren qué bueno es." And that's all. And then you can be singing in another language. "Miren qué bueno es." So we do go back to the refrain several times. So I'm going to start with it in English, and then I think each time I go back to it, I will probably sing it in Spanish, because I think that's fun. If you want to sing it in English, you go for that. It doesn't matter if we sing in the same language or not. God's going to hear it all. So here we are. Behold how pleasant, or miren qué bueno. cute and fun. Thanks for singing that with me, and thanks for trying out the Spanish if you did. I think that's really fun. Okay, so we're going to go here. Just have a look here. Okay, so we are going to move on to another one from this book. Every single book I want to call More Voices, and I don't know why. They're just all More Voices. But we're going to stay in Voices United, and we're going to stay in number 619. This one is also for Sunday, so we will sing this again on Sunday worship. 619. Find this. And this is one of those ones that, like, we have sung a lot at Robertson Wesley. And I first became involved in Robertson Wesley in about, like, I was here 2003, 2004, 2005 as a choir section leader. And I remember singing this a lot when I was there. And I have the notes to back it up that we sang it a lot during those years. It's a beautiful, beautiful hymn. This is Healer of Our Every Ill, Voices United number 619. But I realized just as I was singing it that it's got the every sister, every brother. It's got that gendered language in it again. And they use it as a rhyme, right? Give us strength to love each other, every sister, every brother. So that might take a little bit of finessing with some poetry to give that a change. I'm just going to mark it in here just so I know if we are going to use that again. Okay. Well, thanks for singing that. Either way, it's a very beautiful tune. Oh, and Emily says, I like Spanish tunes. Which is great because there might be another one coming up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out another way to to do this if we're gonna do this again. Make sure I can see all the comments. Okay. We're gonna go to another one that, like, for me is a pretty familiar one. And this is number 649 in Voices United. This is Walk With Me. And again, we get this, there's so many dates written on the top of this page. It's one that we do a lot at Robertson Wesley, because I think it's really good. So this is Walk With Me, number 649 in Voices United. So much. Oh, good stuff. So I have 2 more hymns ready, and I think, yes, they are both going to be out of More Voices, and one of them we've done, we did in the hymn sing. It was one that Emily introduced me to. It wasn't one that I knew. And this is Who Is My Mother? And that's at number 178 in More Voices. And this is another one that we're going to do on Sunday. So this one's going to be part of our Sunday worship. This is Who Is My Mother? Pull up the words there. This is such a fun one. We've done it a couple times on the Hymn Sing stream because I think it's really fun. Good. Okay, so this is Who Is My Mother? So be ready to dance. I'm just gonna say it. I know Sarah's probably gonna dance. Okay. Such a fun one. So thanks again, Emily, for like introducing that one to me, and to the point that like it's one that we're gonna do in worship because we know it now. So thank you again. Thanks for singing and thanks for dancing, Sarah. I know you were dancing, and I know that some others of you were probably also dancing. Ah, fantastic. Sarah says, yeah, it is hard to sit still in this one. Absolutely. So we have one more song that I would like us to sing together. And this one, Emily mentioned that she was excited about the Spanish ones. And this is another one that is in Spanish. So of course, if you like to sing in Spanish, you are welcome to sing in Spanish. If you don't, it's also in English. So that is okay. Oh, come on, show up there. Ah, there we go. Now it's doing it. Okay, so this is number 212 in More Voices. So this is going to be our last one because it's a sending out hymn. And here there's a little bit more Spanish than was in the last one. So here's how this goes. Enviado soy de Dios. Mi mano lista está. And so that one, you just have to elide the last syllable of lista in the first one. Mi mano lista está para construir con él un mundo fraternal. Let's do that again, that one section. Enviado soy de Dios. Mi mano lista está para construir con él un mundo fraternal. That is great. You did great. And then we have just a couple things I want to let you know of in this next section that just are pronunciation rules. So any word that starts with an H, the H is silent, so you can just take it off. So such as the word H-A is just a, and H-A-C-E-R-L-O, hacerlo, hacerlo, so the H is silent. And then this second word in this verse, Los Angeles. So the G there isn't Los Angeles, like the city, Los Angeles. So we make that into an H. So, Los Angeles no son enviados a cambiar un mundo de dolor por un mundo de paz. Me ha tocado a mí hacerlo realidad. Ayúdame, Señor, a hacer tu voluntad. Exactly. And because that last phrase, with the hacer, you just make the and the of hacer into one syllable. Hacer tu voluntad. So, if you are brave, or if you are adventurous, you're welcome to try singing this in Spanish. If you just want to stick to the English, you go with the English words, and it is all okay. You just make that choice. So the way that this works is we're going to do the first section twice and the second section twice. And then what do I want to do with it? First section twice, second section twice. I'm going to do that twice. I'm going to do English-Spanish first section, English-Spanish second section, English-Spanish first section, English-Spanish second section. So that's what I'm going to do. You are welcome to sing it in whatever language you want. So we'll go section 1, section 1, section 2, section 2, section 1, section 1, section 2, section 2. And that's how we will do this. So thank you again for joining me for Hymn Sing. It has been a pleasure to spend this hour with you. I'm so glad. What should I tell you before we are done? We do this every week, at least, I don't know, going forward. I'm planning to still keep doing it. If you have hymns that you would like to sing on the Hymn Sing, there is a way. Oh, I should do this part too. If you are joining us on Facebook and you can see the Facebook comment that has been pinned, there's a link there that has a request sheet for hymns to sing. And if you have a hymn that you'd like to sing on the stream next week or another time, you just fill that out and let me know. If you can't find that link or if that's difficult, absolutely feel free to send an email to, right there, mail@rwuc.org or music@rwuc.org, and I will get those requests and we can sing them. Also, if you love this Hymn Sing so much and you would just like to pick all of the hymns, you should send an email to music, because that's the one that I answer, music@rwuc.org. And if you want to co-host it with me one time, let's do that, because there's so many songs in these hymn books, and I have my favorites, and I'm just becoming a little biased because they're all my favorites and I just get to pick my favorites all the time. So if you want to pick them all, email me and let's sort that out. You can be my co-host for a week, and that would be a fun thing to do as well. What else? I hope you join us for Sunday worship. You can find us wherever, in whatever space online you are watching us here. You will be able to find us at the live hymn string, live worship service Sunday morning at 10:30. We'll be there, and I'll be back next week to do some more hymn singing, and it's gonna be great. So I was so glad you were here with me. Thanks so much, and let's do our last song together. More Voices number 212, Sent Out in Jesus' Name. English first. Sent out in Jesus' name, our hands are ready now to make the world the place in which the kingdom comes. Enviado soy de Dios, mi mano lista está para construir con él un mundo fraternal. much, everybody, for joining me. It was such a pleasure. I hope we will see you at Sunday worship and next Friday on the Hymn Sing stream. Take care. See you soon.